Om Namah Shivaya. So we'll start um, recording of loaders chapter. So basically, loader is a system software component which will perform the loading function. That is, whenever a program wants to be executed, it has to be placed on the memory for execution. So that is done by the loader. Functions of loaders: allocation, linking, relocation, and loading. Allocation is the one which is used to allocate the space for the program, the main memory. It also calculates the size of the program. Linking is one which will combine two or more object programs. Relocation is the adjustment of the address when the object program modifies the address from the different locations. Loading will physically place the codes on data into the memory. Loader schemes are what you call the types of loaders. You have various types of loaders: compile and go, central loader scheme, absolute loader, direct linking loader, relocating loader, dynamic linking loader. Compile and go loader, it's like a link editor which will assemble, which the assembler itself places the assembled instructions directly into the memory. After completion of assembly process, it assigns the starting address of the program, the location counter. Then there is no stop between the compilation to execution of the program. General loader schemes. The general can be solved drawback side, so basically to overcome the drawback of the compile and go. This loader accepts multiple object programs at the same time. It generally loads loader is assumed smaller than the assembler, so the memory more memory is available to the user. Absolute loader. Here the assembler outputs the machine language translation of the source program. Data is punched onto the cards instead of being directly placed in the memory. The loaders in turn accepts the machine language and places into core, that is the location specified prescribed by the assembler. Design of an absolute loader. So before knowing that, we need to know two things: text cards and transfer cards. Text cards is basically used to store instructions and data. Usually the capacity is around 80 bytes. And transfer cards, still these cards will convey what is the entry point of the program, which and where the loader has to transfer the control when all the instructions are loaded. Subroutine linkages. Basically subroutine is something like when you have subprograms. So when the main program transfers the control to the subroutine, and again the subroutine also transfers the control to the program. In this, the assembler doesn't know this mechanism, so definitely an error will occur. So in this situation, assembler provides two pseudo ops. It's quite important pseudo ops. They are extern and entry. Extern pseudo op is used to maintain the reference between two or more subroutines. The assembler pseudo op code extern followed by list of symbols indicates that these symbols are defined in other programs but referenced in the current program. Entry is it's again assembler pseudo op code followed by list of symbols indicates that these symbols are defined in present program and referenced in other program. Usually entry pseudo op is optional, which is used to define the interlocations of sub